Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I will present our research on enhancing the performance of proton batteries through the optimization of ground coffee powder derived activated carbon or GCP-AC as anode material. My name is Hanani binti Baktiar. My CEO authors are Muhammad Zuhair Ammar and Dr. Syahida Suhaimi from University Science Islam Malaysia. Let's explore this innovative approach to sustainable energy storage. Here is the outline of today's presentation. We will cover the background, objectives, and literature review, followed by methodology and results. I will conclude with a discussion on key findings, challenges, solutions, and future research directions. Introduction Background. Proton batteries are emerging as a sustainable alternative to lithium-ion batteries. These batteries use hydrogen as a charge carrier, allowing for safer, high-capacity storage solutions. The challenge lies in finding efficient, stable anode materials. Problem statement. As we know, proton batteries are emerging as a sustainable alternative to lithium-ion batteries, addressing concerns over resource scarcity, high costs, and environmental impacts. The challenge lies in finding efficient, stable anode materials. Our approach to this challenge involves using ground coffee powder as a precursor for activated carbon, offering a sustainable, cost-effective solution with a naturally porous structure, ideal for ion transport. By optimizing this carbon as an anode material, we aim to improve proton battery performance and support green energy goals. Significance of GCP-AC for proton batteries. Activated carbon from coffee grounds provides high surface area and porosity, which are critical for energy storage applications. These properties support efficient ion transport and stability, making GCP-AC a strong candidate for proton batteries by enabling better conductivity and better life. Objectives. Our objectives were twofold. First, to synthesize ground coffee powder, derived activated carbon as an anode material for proton batteries using hot tube thermal evaporation, which is HTTE method. And second, to characterize the structural properties of the synthesized anode material via TGA, USIM, EDX, FTIR, and XRT. We experimented with 3 KOH to coffee ratios, which are 1:2, 1:3, and 1:4 by using HTTE method to determine which ratio provides the best balance for proton battery applications. Literature shows that biomass-derived carbons perform well in energy storage due to their inherent porosity and ion retention capabilities. Chemical activation with KOH has been particularly effective in creating micropores, which increase surface area, enhance conductivity, and supports efficient electrochemical reactions. This experiment consists of 2 work packages, which work package 1 is synthesis of GCP-AC as anode material, and work package 2 is structural characterization of GCP-AC. This process began with drying the ground coffee powder, followed by pyrolysis to remove volatile components, then mixing them with KOH in different ratios, and using hot tube thermal evaporation at 600 degrees Celsius in argon gas to activate the carbon. So after the calcination, the samples were neutralized with hydrochloric acid, filtered and dried, resulting in GCP-AC samples ready for testing. This slide shows the hot tube thermal evaporation setup, where a controlled environment was maintained using aluminum tubes, thermocouples, and gas flow meters. So this precise control allowed us to achieve consistent activation conditions, ensuring reproducibility across samples. We use multiple characterization techniques to assess the structure and properties of each sample. First, TGA to determine thermal stability and decomposition temperatures of the AC. Next is VSEM to observe the microstructure, pore size distribution, and surface morphology of the AC. Next is EDX for determine the elemental composition of the AC. Next is FTIR to identify surface functional groups on AC. And the last one is XRD for identifying the crystalline phases present in the AC. Results for thermogravimetric analysis, which is TGA. TGA analysis indicated that the 1 to 3 sample exhibited the most effective activation with a final residue of 5.96%, indicating optimal thermal stability and pore development. In contrast, the 1 to 4 sample showed a higher residue of 38.03%, suggesting incomplete decomposition and more retained inorganic compounds, while the 1 to 2 sample showed 10.12% residue, indicative of stable carbon structure. Results for field emission scanning electron microscopy, which is VSEM. VSEM image revealed that the 1 to 3 sample achieved a highly porous structure with a rough surface, essential for efficient ion transport in batteries. The 1 to 2 sample displayed moderate porosity, while the 1 to 4 sample's excessive roughness could compromise structural integrity. Results for energy dispersive X-ray spectroscopy, which is EDX. So EDX analysis confirmed that the 1 to 3 sample had the highest carbon content at 91.47% with minimal impurities. This carbon purity is crucial for maintaining high conductivity in battery applications. The other samples had lower carbon content and higher oxygen levels, which may hinder conductivity and reduce performance. Results for Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, which is FTIR. FTIR analysis identified essential functional groups across samples. The 1 to 3 sample had optimal levels of hydroxyl and carbonyl groups, promoting electrolyte interaction and enhancing ion transport in proton batteries. Results for X-ray diffraction, which is XRD. XRD patterns indicate that the 1 to 3 sample has an ideal amorphous structure with minimal crystalline impurities, supporting efficient ion transport and structural integrity. The 1 to 4 sample showed more crystalline phases due to retained potassium compounds, which could obstruct ion movement. So we move to discussion, where optimal sample of 1 to 3 ratio. The 1 to 3 KOH to coffee ratio sample emerged as optimal due to its high porosity, high carbon content, and stable structure. This balance makes it ideal for proton batteries, facilitating rapid ion movement for efficient charging and discharging. Next, effect of higher KOH ratios, which is 1 to 4 sample. In the 1 to 4 sample, we saw increased crystallinity due to excess potassium compounds, while higher KOH ratios enhance activation, de-restricting crystalline byproducts that block ion pathways and reduce conductivity. And comparison with lower ratio, which is 1 to 2 sample. The 1 to 2 sample showed moderate activation and a stable structure, but its limited pore development may restrict ion transport, affecting charging speed and efficiency. So the importance of KOH ratio. Fine-tuning the KOH ratio is essential. Our results shows that 1 to 3 ratio provides the best combination of structural stability, porosity, and carbon purity, making it highly effective as an anode material. So in conclusion, the 1 to 3 KOH to coffee ratio sample displayed the best properties for proton battery applications, balancing high porosity, carbon content, and structural stability. The presence of functional groups enhance the anode's interaction with electrolytes, supporting efficient ion transport. So one challenge that we found is residual crystalline compounds, especially in the 1 to 4 sample, could affect conductivity and structural uniformity. So the solution is enhancing post-activation washing could reduce these residues, resulting in a more amorphous, impurity-free structure. So for the future research, include conducting electrochemical tests to validate this material's performance in real battery setups. Next, we can explore other activating agents or methods to improve carbon purity and reduce crystalline residues. We will also perform life cycle assessment to evaluate the environmental impact of scaling GCP-AC for energy storage. So this is a reference provided essential insights into our methodology and the potential applications of GCP-AC as an anode material. So that's all from me, and thank you for your attention and time.